What's going on, guys? I'm back with another Kingdom 137 video. This is gonna be the second entry in our Perfect War recap series. I'm not exactly sure when the last one was, but it's been too long. But we got the 30-star 10v10 war, Perfect War that we're looking for these videos against this clan that I can't really pronounce, so I'll let you guys look at the name on the top of our war log that I've taken a screenshot of. It was 23 days ago, so I know I'm very late in recording this, but I saved all the replays that we need to get through this video, through this recap. And this new clan, this level 1 clan that we got matched up with, they did the mistake of running the same war base and an internet base at that, called, I believe the name of the base is on the internet is called the Tailor base. And we're going to take a look in this Perfect War recap about how we deconstructed this base using multiple attacking strategies. So the first deconstruction of the Tailor base that we're going to take a look at is with Clay James. Now there was a defect in the base design. There was a hole, you can see he just put his loon in that hole in the base. And that was able to lure out the dragon, which I suppose is the only thing in the clan castle that can attack air. And he's doing basically a suicide quad Lalo. The final and fourth Lava Hound is in the CC. So you can see that he's going to suicide his heroes in order to get the enemy CC down. Okay, now the loons come out from the CC. Now that the Barbarian King went in the radius, and you're gonna see he's gonna come at the corner, the 3 o'clock side. I think if I was doing this, I would have done it so that my troops would have ended on the queen, but I think this works out fine. He starts on the queen side, and because the enemy queen is so low leveled, it's not going to really matter. That queen isn't going to matter much, but he did bring a skeleton spell for her, and I believe those skeletons, as they run right now, they're distracted on the Barbarian King, but the queen has to go down. There she goes down. It was actually kind of by luck, but once again, this base was an under level base. I know he doesn't have max heroes. I know he doesn't have even the level 2 Lava Hound. But whenever you get in a scenario where the air defenses aren't as high leveled, then Lalo, a straight up Lalo with suicide heroes is always an option that you should entertain. And I think although the skeleton spell was a little misplaced, and maybe he could have gone from the 9 o'clock direction in order to end up on the queen. That's what I like to do. I like to end up on the queen. You can see this attack clearly worked. Whoa, deja vu there, isn't it? Alright, so from the same side, the 12 o'clock side, I guess it's the corner, we're going to get the lure. Okay, it's going to be the same CC. I don't know why it's just one loon this time, but maybe the CC isn't upgraded yet. Here, we're going to have Harkey taking on their number 4 player, Medi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And he's bringing a variant of Lalo, except he's adding a ground-based kill squad. So this would be identified as a go, I think, assuming there's bowlers in the CC, which I'm pretty confident this is a Gobo Lalo. So the Go stands for the golems. He uses a shattered entry, which means 2 golems. They kind of did a weird pathing because there's an air sweeper outside the base. But he's done a really good job making sure the funnel is set. At least once. Ooh, okay. Well, I take that back. The bowlers were supposed to go in. You see one sneaking in now. So whenever you do that, you want to always make sure you get the funnel set with those wizards. Make sure there's no other buildings that the bowlers can stray off to. But even without the bowlers going in, and that's just an indicator of how dominant this particular attack is, he was able to get, look at that push he was able to get with just that one jump spell and that one rage spell with his kill squad. He got both of the golems are still up, and I know this is an underlevel base, but I guarantee you this attacking method will work indeed for top level base as long as you have the hero levels and the troop levels. So he's got just a mass of loons right now, and once the ground troops carved out about, let's say, a third of the base, it really makes the pathing of the loons and the Lava Hounds. Oh, and you can see he's got a spare Lava Hound to spare. It makes the pathing really predictable, and that's one benefit of adding the ground kill squad, as illustrated in this replay. Alright, last but not least, we got a dip attack from myself against the number 2 player, whose name I can't even attempt to pronounce. So this time we're going at 3 o'clock instead of the usual 12 o'clock that we've been seeing. And if you look real quickly and glance at the army composition, you can see that this is a Gobaho. I think, especially against a max Town Hall 9 base, which this isn't completely a maxed out base, but especially against a maxed out Town Hall 9 base, I think Gobaho is your most consistent way to go. We're going to use the same type of entry that Harkey used. It's going to be that shattered entry. I find in general people use too many wizards. You just need 4 wizards. I mean, 4 wizards is all we need, 1 per each building. The golems are tankier than you expect. So just let them take the fire and don't rush. Let the funnel develop. Your golems have a ton of hit points. Let them take the damage. Let them walk out in front before your Valkyries do. And place that rage spell on top of the jump spell. It's one of the biggest tips I can give. It will make sure your troops accelerate through that jump spell. Another tip I can give: don't wait on the hogs too much. Once you can see that the Valks are definitely going to go inside the center of the base, and trust me, they will go to the center of the base with that rage spell, you can let go of those hogs and let them roam around. Because the whole point of using the hogs with the Valkyries is so that when the Valkyries distract the defenses, the hogs can come in essentially from behind and take out the defenses, which can endanger your Valkyries. So it's a good synergy there that the true troops can have when done correctly. So essentially my 2 tips was shattered entry. Make sure you don't use too many wizards to get the funnel. Make sure you place the rage spell over the jump spell to help your troops accelerate through that jump spell. And lastly, don't be late on the hogs. Use this attack strategy. You will get a 3-star for sure against this base. Alright, so I hope you learned a thing or two about how to beat the Tailor base in this series. Please don't be that clan where you're running the same base. And if you are running the same base, don't make it an internet base. You can see ways to deconstruct a Tailor base. I'm sure there's millions of videos out there because people are still using it today. And once again, it's been cracked. There's no magic recipe for it. You can use any of these army compositions that we've outlined, but the concepts all remain the same. You want to go at the corner and basically exploit the weaknesses of the space. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I'll catch you then.